What's better for hypertrophy, the maximalist approach or more of a generalist approach? The maximalist approach might look like doing more exercises per session with less total sets, worrying about joint angles, resistance profiles, and really looking at the intensity prescription week to week. On the other hand, the generalist approach might look like slightly less exercises per session with a couple extra sets, taking most things to around 0 to 1 RAR, doing mostly compound movements and leaving those isolation exercises till the end of the session. I believe the answer, outside of just preference, will totally depend on where you are in your lifting journey. The maximalist approach should probably be left for more intermediate to advanced lifters who are actually facing the harsh reality of slow progress and tricky plateaus. Of course, anybody can use the maximalist approach, but it has a much smaller margin for error and might quickly lead to paralysis analysis. My bias for most, especially beginners, is a more generalist approach because it's simple, fun, and very easy to adhere to over a long period of time. The way I see this approach is we get about 90% of the potential stimulus for that workout, and the last 10% would be what you'd get from a maximalist approach, but you do have to think slightly harder and spend a little bit more time in the gym. As a general rule, if you've been lifting for less than 2 years, it's probably a better idea to just stick with the general approach. For example, worrying about what is 1 to 2 RAR when you're very uncoordinated and have huge motor unit recruitment deficits is probably not worth your time, and things should just be taken to failure most of the time. As always, do what you prefer, just don't let TikTok convince you that one of these approaches is vastly better than another unless you are very advanced.